Delta Destinations is brought to you in part by Delta Vacations. For reservations and information, visit deltavacations.com or contact a travel agent.
At the heart of the American continent, there's a small country with a very big presence. It's a unique nation, just 51,000 square kilometers, yet home to over 6% of the entire world's biodiversity. It is also one of the best destinations for leading FDI companies. This month on Delta Destinations, we explore one of the rising stars in the global business landscape, Costa Rica. Costa Rica is first and foremost a spectacular country, with dramatic, pristine landscapes bathed by both the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans. The quality of life coexists comfortably with a dramatic Latin American success story, fueled in part by the presence of the world's most prominent businesses. The country attracts investors because of its strong value proposition that includes a clear, proven track record, a young, talented, and bilingual labor force, a strategic location with preferential access to 1/3 of the world's population and 2/3 of the global GDP, and an excellent business climate. Business and investment is thriving in Costa Rica. The tiny country is currently one of the world's top 5 global exporters of high technology, and it's one of the very best destinations anywhere for service activities. Costa Rica is no secret to the Fortune 500. More than 200 of the world's leading companies have already invested in Costa Rica. Companies focused in the different investment sectors, from back office and shared services, digital animation, audio-visual production, engineering and designing, to advanced technology medical devices, infrastructure, and clean technologies, among others, have already invested in Costa Rica. Costa Rica has carefully crafted itself into the ideal global business environment. Quality infrastructure and the quality of life for both locals and foreigners exist in perfect harmony with spectacular natural resources and ecotourism destinations. 93% of the country's low-cost energy is produced locally by renewable sources. But the biggest natural resource the country has is undoubtedly its people. It has been 60 years since Costa Rica abolished its military. Instead, they've invested aggressively in the country's health and education systems, providing a wide and highly qualified and fully bilingual workforce in technical and professional areas.
By far, the greatest benefit of Costa Rica is not the tax-free environment, it's not the low cost, it's the human capital. Employees are very loyal, they care about their companies, and they're constantly trying to improve.
In a land of abundant opportunity, Costa Rica's capital of San Jose shines as the brightest star. A short flight away from major cities in both North and South America, this is one of Latin America's premier hubs, attracting some of the globe's biggest players.
The first chapter begins in 2007 with a global search for a new services location to support projects for the Process Systems and Solutions Division. It was a competition in 2007, and through the work of CINDE, and because the government support and the availability of talented and very well-educated people, Costa Rica won this competition, and it was a competition.
Today, after serious trade policies based on the promotion and diversification of exports and the attraction of foreign direct investment as key elements, Costa Rica exports more than 4,000 products to 135 countries around the world. Costa Rica is the best export platform in America to the entire world. The country offers investors access to 2.3 billion people in the most important world markets. Delta's global network serves more than 350 destinations on 6 continents. And now, it's never been easier to get to Costa Rica with Delta's convenient service to San Jose and Liberia. We hope you've enjoyed this episode of Delta Destinations. Enjoy your flight. Your company can become one of the success stories achieved in Costa Rica. CINDE, Costa Rican Investment Promotion Agency. For more information, please visit www.cinde.org.